Yo, this is Hero, and welcome to the start of Sound of Drop, Fall into Poison. This is a horror visual novel, so that's not your thing. Maybe turn back now. I've had my eye on this game for quite a while now, so I'm pretty excited to play it. I wanted to get this out by Halloween, but since, spooky stuff and all, but school didn't let that happen, and I had to wait until now to play it, so let's go, because I'm ready to play. Before she realized it, the girl was standing before an imposing door. The girl occasionally came to Manton Aquarium alone. She watched the manta rays, she watched the jellyfish, and finally she decided it was time to go home. Where is this? She had her doubts, but there should be nothing else there except for the aquarium. She assured herself that she had probably wandered off onto a side path. The door before her had a large padlock hanging from it. Just as she had heard, it was unlocked and merely dangling there. Gulp. Have to type that out. The girl drew in a harsh breath. Harsh breath? The girl drew in a breath. My mind's filling in words. Being locked would usually mean that it was a place she shouldn't enter. Being open just meant that a staff member had forgotten to lock it, so going in was out of the question. But I'm gonna go in anyway. Her curiosity piqued. She was past the point of persuasion. Her imagination ran wild and her mind raced at the prospect of what might lie beyond the door. Her death. Just for a little bit. Girl, a little bit's gonna get you killed. She opened the door and saw lots of glass tanks. Several types of fish hailing from the deep seas, from football fish and oarfish to pelican eels and barrel eyes, were swimming about. Why isn't this an exhibit? She thought it over, wondering why this would be in a closed-off area. Behind her, the door shut on its own. Are your alarm bells not ringing? I'd be freaking out. The girl spaced out, staring at the deep sea fish swimming about. They would leap from the tank and swim in midair. She must be an airhead. The entirety of the room was the fish in their ocean. Though it was an unnatural occurrence, the girl treated it as quite normal. Wasn't there originally a deep sea fish booth that was shut down? I wonder why it was shut down. Why are you so lax about this? She suddenly remembered. At that moment, her surroundings were dyed a deep red. An excellent sign. The water in the tanks, the fluorescent lights, all of it was red. The girl's vision also became red. When she opened her eyes, the girl was back in her own room. It was well into the night. She couldn't remember how she had gotten home after all of that. But more importantly, she had a bad feeling about something else. It isn't red here. What does that mean? She became aware of how hard it suddenly was to breathe. No matter how hard she gasped, she was unable to get oxygen into her body. Like the fish who couldn't breathe anywhere but in the water, she couldn't breathe unless she was inside that red collar. She was convinced. She would cut herself or what? To see her blood? On impulse, she threw open the window, leaned out, and thrust a hand outside. She couldn't inhale the wind flooding her room. She could only smell its milky, unpleasant scent. More. At that moment, the girl's body was tossed into the air. For just a moment, her body seemed to float like a fish in the sea. Did she jump out the window? Oh, shit. Her room was on the 12th floor of her apartment building. In her fading consciousness, the girl watched her blood flow endlessly from her body. I can breathe again. It's red. Only then could she breathe. Now everything would be fine. Jesus, what made her do that? The girl smiled. Full moon in the night sky smiled too. Nice intro though. Drip, drip. We need to type those. It's not like you heard them or anything. The sound of falling drops. The moon was concealed behind the clouds, and all of the lights in the town were covered in water. The sound of it, the only thing left to resonate. She couldn't tell whether it was hot or cold, merely that the humid air was encircling her. Drip, drip. Wherever they were falling to, wherever they were coming from, the drops just continued to trickle out. Someone left their faucet on. That single drop. I stopped it with both hands. That's okay. The sound of that solitary red drop. Oh shoot, was there blood? I love it when the screen turns a bright color while I'm sitting in darkness. My eyes. Oh, in the classroom now? It's a cute girl. It's cute girls. Plural, S. Okay, I guess we're back to normal now. Thank God, my voice was starting to hurt. I'm gonna try to make a solemn voice like that when it's scary, because I want to try to fit the atmosphere. Otherwise, we're now at school, so normal voice. Or at least there's an urban legend that goes like that. Talking about Manton Aquarium again, that's your new thing, isn't it? That animation. While stuffing her lunch into her mouth, Tamagawa Himono spoke, her eyes sparkling. I had no idea which point in the story got her so excited. That's right. Isn't this the scariest part? That the girl jumped to her death, smiling, after coming back from Manton Aquarium. It's pretty bad. Also, she did suicide. Yet you don't seem the least bit scared, Himono. Because we're teenagers, we're not scared. That's not true, I've got chills running down my spine. We're invincible. Someone who's got chills running down her spine wouldn't be eating a pastry so cheerfully. And hey, that's my meatball. Is that what that animation was? She stole her meatball? It's nice though. During a break in the conversation, Himono stole a side dish from my boxed lunch. This minced meat from growing calves and little piglets. It's the best. Who says that? Why do you have to put it like that? Yeah. Jeez, why do you have to make me lose my appetite? I'll give you the rest of it. Alright, I'll take it. This girl. She makes me want to change my voice. Himono takes the rest of the meatballs from my lunch with amazing rhythm. Jeez. Seems like a good friend though. Good friends are always like that. The reason that I, Nakanobe Mayumi, lost my appetite wasn't because Himono's story scared me. Manton Aquarium and I are connected in a way that I'd rather not think about. Oh yeah? Of course, Himono has no idea about that connection. If she knew, she'd never mention Manton Aquarium around me again. Maybe I should have played the demo before playing this, but I didn't have time, no thanks to school. At the same time, I've been afraid that this thing might cause Himono to stop talking to me. Himono's pretty much my only friend. I had it downloaded, but I just never touched it. And then this game suddenly came out. I was like, when did that happen? It isn't that I haven't talked to anyone since entering junior high. Just that the only person I can actually call a friend is Himono. I get you, Mayu. Seriously, I think this whole Manson Aquarium rumor obsession is going to be a bit much. Maybe. There's so many rumors though. Like that there's a man's ghost in the tanks. That the deep sea fish booth is only open on a full moon. That the water changes into blood. Or that you can hear crying from behind the tanks. I get the feeling all of these are going to be true. Good luck, guys. That earlier one goes with this one. Also, no, that's fine. You don't need to say anymore. Please stop, she's like. I say firmly, causing Himono to make sour faces. Soon after, Himono changes the subject, first to a TV drama that aired the night before, then to some cute fake nails with cats on them she found in a magazine. Oh, that sounds really cute, yeah. I'd use those. She then talks about a classmate who was dating a boy from a nearby private school, alighting on one subject before quickly changing to the next. Oh, it's just so she's one of those girls. Social butterfly type. Normally, the subject of Manson Aquarium shouldn't have popped up again. Anyway, getting back to what we were talking about earlier. Huh? What exactly are we getting back to? Manson Aquarium. I looked into it, and this Sunday will be a full moon. Okay, then things don't seem to be going well. Huh? That was all I could say. The rest of my words unable to come out. You want to go to Manson Aquarium? This crazy-ass place you just told me about? Heck no. So we should go and see if the rumors are true or not. But just say what I just said, Mayu. I know you aren't interested in stuff like urban legends, Mayu, but next week we'll start preparing for the end of the semester, and I won't be able to hang out with you. Lately, we haven't gone anywhere together, have we? Oh, guilt trip. If the full moon was next Sunday, I'm sure Himono wouldn't have said anything. But I suspect because it happens to be this Sunday and next week happens to be our exams, she's chosen Manson Aquarium. I know that I'm not hiding my confusion or my hesitation very well. Even so, Himono turns her carefree grin my way. Since it's an aquarium, even if the rumors aren't true, we can still have fun, right? Yeah, aquariums are nice. Maybe not this one, though. Well, that's true. Usually, anywhere I go with Himono, I have fun. Whether or not we'd have fun was not what I was worried about. By the way, Mayu, in the east building of Manson Aquarium, they have a Haagen-Dazs. Is that like Haagen-Dazs ice cream brand? As in the Eden restaurant? Oh, okay. Never heard of it. Is it fake? They had closed up at one point, but it looks like they're reopening for a limited time. Really? You're gonna fall for food? Come on, Mayu. Really? They have the cookies and cream flavor you like too, Mayu. Of course I hesitate, but in the end, that's it. What? Mayu, you just lose it to ice cream like that? I guess I can't blame you. Then we'll go. As long as we definitely get some cookies and cream. Saying you have no money because you did too much shopping is out of the question. I know, after all, I'm something of a glutton myself. Fine. In the end, we settle on Manson Aquarium and ice cream for Sunday. Since I have already received my reward money for moving on to the next grade, I don't need to worry about my allowance. You get reward money just for moving grades? Isn't that something everyone should do? Still, it's been 5 years. Did you say something, Mayu? 5 years since? Nope, nothing. I bite my tongue, covering the words I had carelessly spilled out. I'm looking forward to the aquarium. It's probably been about 10 years. I'm looking forward to the cookies and cream. It's probably been about 10 years. Come on, it's not true. You eat it like every week. You're so obsessed with that stuff, girl. It's the truth. That's the only thing I'll eat there. Her face was like, come on, Mayu, come on. Himeno goes, you little, as she playfully stretches my cheeks. The end of lunch chime sounds, and Himono goes back to her own seat. If it's with Himono, I'll be fine. That's what I told myself at the time. At the time, it's not good. Not a good sign at all. Well, that's a long fade. Sunday is 3 days after that. The day I promised to go with Himano to Manten Aquarium has arrived. We are to meet at noon at the Manten Cho station. As is customary for me, I arrived 30 minutes early. Me too, Maya. I try to be early too. Leaning against the pillar, I do nothing but space out. Tons of people pass before me. Manten is really crowded on days off. Even so, there aren't really that many families or groups of students. Everyone around me appearing to be adults. Because of that, I quickly begin to feel uneasy. But there's nothing to be worried about. Within this crowd, I am alone. Oh, I guess, yeah, I get that too. Inexplicably, my head begins to hurt. Mayu's really relatable. I wonder if Himano will be here soon. She seems like the type that'll be late. I mutter to myself, then look at my shoes. Deep blue sandals boots that were this year's newest product. When Mom and I had stopped off at a department store on Saturday, she bought them for me after some coaxing on my part. They were far from what you'd call high quality, but they were still a bit pricey on a junior high schooler's allowance. I'm not usually the type to beg, but I couldn't take my eyes off of these boots. My mom bought them with almost no resistance, saying, "You're going out of town, so you need to look your best. That's nice, Mom." I liked both their form and their color, and found them a better fit for the summer season than anything else. I take my cell phone out and check the time. There is still 15 minutes to go until we're to meet. Since Himono is always 3 minutes later than the time we established, I've got about another 20 minutes. I finished reading my paperback on the train, so I have nothing to kill time with. There's nothing I can do about it, so I decide to keep myself from boredom by watching the people passing by. If I don't keep myself distracted, horrible thoughts will revive in my mind. Horrible thoughts, huh? I'm really liking that poster in the background. The two girls. Sorry, I'm always worrying about what will happen if I'm late, though. Yeah, me too. That's why I'm always early. I get nervous thinking, oh gosh, what if the other person's there already and they're waiting for me, you know? It had actually been about a month and a half since Himono and I had gone out. We always talked at school, but rarely spent time together afterwards. Anyone who saw us probably thought we were opposites. Outings like this aside, I often spend my days off at home. When I was in elementary school, our family would go out often, but lately that's been limited to dining out on Saturdays. I remember doing that when I was a kid. So when I'm asked what I do when I stay at home, I usually just say I do nothing. Doing homework and watching TV is stuff that seems pretty common to me. Yeah, I hate it when people ask you like, oh hey, what'd you do over the break? Whatever break or the weekend, because I'm like, I did the usual. Just played on my computer. On the other end of the spectrum is Himono, who goes out regularly. I often hear stories of when she went to karaoke on weeknights or about how she traveled out of town on Sundays. She's a member of an active sports club and often wants to hang out with them afterwards. This sounds like one of my friends. Going out of town on the already limited days we have off tends to make me think, even though it's a day to rest, I don't feel rested at all. Yeah. There's always more stuff to do. In other words, something like this is the difference between Himono and I. Without much common ground between us, why we became friends is... Get cut off? Come on. Sounded like it'd be interesting. Suddenly the light fades from my vision. What happened? The horror starting already? It wasn't just that it had become dark, but that I had the sensation of being unable to breathe. But rather than sweating it, I get a little mad. Oh, okay. Is this her? Sorry. Hearing my wordless protest, Himona pulled her hands away. I get playing the Who Am I game while covering someone's eyes, but covering up someone's mouth too was just like Himona. Oh my gosh, I'd be freaked out. Evidently, I get freaked out easily. When I puff out my cheeks and object, Himona just smiles at me. It's because you were staring into space, Mayu. You're so cute. Ah. Instead of apologizing, Himona blew on the nape of my neck. Without thinking, I made a weird sound. Embarrassed, I looked around 2 or 3 times, but the pedestrians walking by seemed unperturbed and didn't even look our way. Sorry, but I'm shipping it. I have like shipping syndrome or something. I just can't help but ship people. The culprit who had surprised me moves in front of me before I realize it. I'll try to keep it on the down low. You mean, Himona? But I got to hear something good. No, you didn't. Moreover, you're... As I say that, I checked the time on my smartphone. It's 3 minutes to noon, our agreed upon meeting time. She was exactly 3 minutes. You know her well, Mayu. That's not... time yet? How rare. Oh, did I read that wrong? That's rude, jeez. She was early. What the heck? I'll make you make a weird noise again. Saying that, Himona opens and closes her fingers in small, swift grasping motions. At times like this, I know I better change the subject or get messed with by Himona again. She's making like groping motions. Oh, by the way, did you buy a new one? You mean my necktie? Yes, I did. I thought I should get one to match my shorts. You and I haven't hung out since around midterms, Mayu. If I buy something today, I'll really be out of money. Also, she got a new necktie and she got new boots. That's cute. I can't really see her pants though, so don't know if it matches. What about the aquarium? You're still set on finding out about the urban legends then? What's this button do? Okay. I was wondering if there was a button to hide the text box. But yeah, they match. You look really nice. I like her outfit. What about the aquarium? I think I read that. Of course, that's my #1 goal. But as usual, I can't count the things I want to do on just one hand. Okay, I get it. As long as I eat cookies and cream, that's all that matters. That is absolute. Cookies and cream, man. Don't you forget it. I haven't forgotten. Anyway, Mayu, aren't your sandals new? Well, they both notice new things about each other. Aww. Himona says as she looked at my feet, talking about 3 times as fast as she does in class. No, Hiro, don't get attached. It's gonna be all the more sad when they die. Yeah, nice, aren't they? They're super cute. I can't help it, I get attached. How cool, I want a pair too. Nope, then we'll be too similar, and these are the only pair of sandals I have for the summer. I anticipate extreme heartbreak during the bad ends. Talking like this, it puts me at ease. Unlike myself, who is childish, Himona knows a lot about fashion and trends. Even here in Manton, it seems like she blends in. Most importantly, by being with Himona and constantly chatting, I no longer feel lonely. I want a friend like that. Oh yeah, Himona, why did you bring such a huge bag? I'm glad you asked. They have a really nice relationship. With a Sorry if that was creepy. Himona opens the Boston bag she had let sink down from her shoulder. A variety of things come out, such as a flashlight, insect repellent, a simple blanket, a first aid kit, matches, and snacks like chocolates and cookies. And she's prepared for the apocalypse, man. What is all this? Himona, where do you plan on going? Yeah. Ignoring the twitch developing in my face, Himona thumps her chest. Oh. Ow, I thumped my chest and it hurt. Geez, to the aquarium. But since we're investigating urban legends, we should at least have some supplies. Rather than an investigation, the equipment she has reminds me more of going camping in the mountains. Snacks and blanket aside, where in a city this size would we need insect repellent or a flashlight? I gotta be prepared, Mayu, come on. I keep those feelings to myself and just smiled. I let out a breath that is half exasperated, half amused. I don't get sick of being with Himona. Whether Himona's aware of my exasperated gaze or not, she starts to take something out, then quickly shoves it back in. She gives me a smile implying some secret. Ooh, what was it? Oh, no wait, it's too soon for you to see that. What were you about to pull out? I'm not telling. Just that squiggly line so much. Upon saying that, Himona quickly closes the bag. The way I see it, it is a wonder she fit all of the supplies she had out just a moment ago. I wonder where it's all being stored. Oh, she has another storage compartment. By the way, no club today? I ask with the underlying question of whether or not today's a day off for the club. And my question, Himona averts her eyes. Nope, probably no club today. It means she had club? Really? Maya's looking at you with a stink eye. Giving a brief answer, I start walking. Upon hearing her reply, I immediately understand it as, she skipped it again. But not wanting to ruin the merry mood, I merely quicken my pace. I'm not in any clubs, but even I know it's not good to skip. I skip occasionally, when I have too much work. Speaking honestly, I want her to show up for her club, as she seems to be respected even by students from other schools. Coming here together like this makes me equally guilty, though. Once I get thinking, I don't usually stop, so the conversation shifts to a ramen shop that catches my eye. Oh, Mayu, do you want to get lunch? Huh, you caught that? I'm always staring at you, Mayu. That's what she says. Feeling as if she has seen right through me, we head into a nearby coffee shop. Alright, it's been going on for a while, so I'm gonna stop it here. And I wanted to reach a scary part, but apparently not. Everything's gotta build up first. So, hopefully next time we'll reach something scary. Hopefully not a bad end, but something scary. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you dudes next time.